Hey guys, today we're gonna see how to mock functions in React UI testing. The first thing that we already have seen this count to before also. We just need to modify it a little bit so we can test it how to mock a function here. So the changes is like we are just passing a timer message into the component as a prop, and this timer message is present in the page. So we'll see the in the screen how it looks. And what actually the timer message, it's like a set timer to some value, whatever the value we're passing, and it will gonna render it. So let's go to counter first. We can see that when we are getting count is 6 or more than 6, the set timer message value is the timer message 300. That means the message will come like set timer to 300 millisecond, and we have taken a state, that is a timer message value and set timer message value, when passing the timer message to that state, and we are rendering the timer message value here. So these are the changes we need to do to check this one, that how to mock the functions. Let's see in the screen. So when just increasing this one, 2 3 4 5 6, so you can see that for a 300 millisecond the message was present, and it's based on its a conditional rendering based on the value. The value will become false after 300 milliseconds. Because of that, both of the messages are going out of the screen. So how to write a test for this one? So we're gonna see. So we need to create a test file first. We'll go to test folder, and we're gonna add into the components, because we're writing a test case for this component to check this how mocking actually work. So new file, counter to.test.js. The first thing we need to do, import render and screen and wait for, because these are the things we need to use. Wait for element from testing library, React, wait for element to be removed, and we need user events also. So importing the user events from library user event, and importing the counter to our component from counter to. So let's write the test case for this one. Test the counter, and we're gonna write value to input box to perform increment with the value. We're making it asynchronous. Now we have a we are just create a mock function of that timer message. So let's take a one timer message and creating a mock. How to create a mock function? So we're just creating with a just dot function. It will create a mock function and we're gonna render it. Counter 2, and we need to pass the props. The description was check value and the default count is 0, and we have added another prop, that is a timer message, and we're passing the function definition as a just dot function. So it will gonna render in the screen, and we'll write user dot type, because we need to type some value into the input box. Screen dot get by role, using the text box, and we need to pass the name of that. So you can using string also, you can use regex also. Select all, because we have seen that it will gonna create an issue. First we'll remove everything from the screen, and after that you are doing user dot click. You're going for screen dot get by role as a, because we need to click on a button. So it is a button with a name. Plus button. We have clicked on that, and we're just waiting for the changes that need to happen in the screen. Expecting screen dot get by text should be current count will be 4 to be in a document. So our main motive to check this timer message, so instead of passing 4 we'll pass 6. That will gonna trigger the timer message, right? But it will not gonna show in the screen, because after some time it will gonna remove from the screen. So what we'll do, we'll remove this one and we'll write a wait for element to be removed. Wait for element to remove screen dot get by text and we're writing count is less than that conditional rendering. This is the count, this is the message that we're gonna remove from the screen after 300 milliseconds, right? And now we're checking the timer message, right? Now we're gonna add the timer message. Will not gonna directly call it. It has some parameters. It has a value, so we can check that actually what is the actual value that is passing to that. So how to check that? So we have a data, right? And what we need to do, we need to, before this element to be removed, we need to add expect. We are expecting the timer message to have been called. So how many times it has called, so you can check that also. So I'm passing 1 because it will want to trigger one time, on a single time, and we're expecting the timer message to have been called with what. So I'm passing 300 because we can see in the counter 2 it was 300 for every cases. If I write this one and Skybound only, test the counter. This is the counter 2.test.js, right? Test the counter, it is passing. So this is how you can write a mock function and passing as a callback, right? And you can test the value that passing to that callback and how many times it is gonna call. And you can write assertion here also, expecting the what is the data is coming to that just that function, right? So this was actually how I implement mocking functions in React testing library.